Hey YouTube, it's Sarah. Oh my gosh, I haven't done a video in forever. It's been 16 months now that I've been on hormones. It's been like 4 months since my last video. Just want to say thank y'all so much for all your subscriptions, for all the amazing comments, for clicking on all my videos and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. So I wanted to go over a couple of things about my transition so far and where I've been with it and some of the important lessons that I've learned from it. One of the most important lessons I would say, especially recently, that I have learned or sort of come to learn, is planning. You have got to have a good plan when you're starting a transition. If you don't plan out your transition as much as you can, as fast as you can, you're going to be in a bad situation. You're going to be stuck in a scenario where you're having to live two lives. And that's impossible. You cannot live two lives. You're one person. Eventually, one of your two lives is going to have to take over. Don't regress and let the old way and the old you come back, and just because you failed to plan. Because accepting yourself as who you are is the most amazing feeling you'll ever have. And the choice to finally make that decision of coming out and transitioning, there's no going back. Because it's too empowering and it feels too good to be who you are and to push every day to be yourself. Don't quit. Don't give up on yourself either. You need support. Everybody needs some kind of support. I've been very fortunate that I've had an amazing supportive boyfriend because I haven't had much else support. You have to support yourself, of course, first, but without some other outside source of support, it's an extremely hard transitioning. Transitioning is hard. It's impossible to do without some kind of support because it is so much, I don't know, because so many people so against it. And there's so much pressure to not do it that it's really difficult to maintain who you are sometimes without that support. Transition is as much mental, maybe more so than it is physical, from what I've found. I don't think that it's just about the physical. There are so many different changes that have happened mentally that I don't know that I was prepared for, but I accepted when they kind of came along, and it was very natural for me. At least for me. I'm not saying it's for everybody, but for me it kind of felt like my mind and my body were finally one. Which is a great feeling. I've been talking to people from my past, and not always is that a good idea. I have several friends who are very accepting and love me for who I am and have no problems with me being me and get me for who I am. Others don't. They don't necessarily accept. They just want to talk to me because they're reminded of the old me, the old person that I once was. And it's like, I'm not who I was. I'm who I am. You can't live in your past. You're who you are right now at this moment. And that's who you have to live as. And you have to plan for your future. And when you don't plan for your future, you end up really hurting yourself. You get yourself in bad scenarios. And talking to your old friends from your past, it's just hurtful. It's just emotionally painful. So do it with extreme caution. Small amounts. That's my kind of advice. Because more importantly than anything, you've got to remember to love yourself, because, like I say, transition is very difficult. It's an extremely difficult emotional journey. And if you don't love yourself, and love who you are, and love what you're going to become, or at least accept who you are, and accept that there is going to be a lot of changes. And you have to love yourself for those changes, no matter what. Because if you don't, then why even start? Why even start transition? I know I went through a lot of different phases we all, I think, go through the different phases. I went through a strong binge and purge phase for many, many, many years, where I would binge on all of the things that I loved, all the pretty clothes and makeup or whatever the case was, and it would make me feel so good about myself, and I would feel so happy. And then I would get down on myself real quick, and I would just rip myself apart for it, and purge all of those things that I just bought, and purge who I was trying to be, who I am as a person. Can't keep beating yourself up. Again, I can't stress enough how important it is to accept yourself and love yourself for who you are. So y'all just keep being yourself and keep being beautiful, and keep clicking on my ads. Keep subscribing. I really appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate all the comments and all the subscriptions and all the amazing support from everyone out there that's subscribing to my channel and viewing my videos. I just really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. It means a whole lot to me. That's all I've got for now. That was kind of a short video. I'm sorry. That's all I've got. So keep a good plan. Love yourself. Be yourself. And y'all take care. Bye.